Hi and welcome back to our channel. We've finally arrived in Cape Town, South Africa, but Husky, our Land Rover Defender, is still on a cargo vessel somewhere in the Indian Ocean. Our wait for Husky turned out to be much longer than expected, so it was time for us to explore Cape Town for a while. Our first sunrise in Cape Town was at Strand. Here we also discovered that South African food is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, they're going fresh new. Yeah.
We stocked up on groceries at Checkers, which soon became our favourite supermarket. And we also discovered that no matter where you travel around Cape Town, there is a view of Table Mountain. After a few days at Strand, we moved to Sea Point, which is on the other side of Cape Town. It's incredible how quickly the weather can change here. And then we discovered Mojo Market. It's a vibrant food and lifestyle market and open until midnight every night. It offers a great variety of food, live entertainment and a really wide selection of beverages too. We really enjoyed the vibe here. Oh yes, and we also enjoyed the cocktails, the salsa dancing and the karaoke. The next morning at breakfast, we were surprised by hundreds of seals feeding just offshore. And then the inevitable happened. All that travelling through Asia and airports, and Mark is sick. Unpacking?
Very ill. Man flu.
Mark unfortunately has the man flu, but unfortunately, the man flu turned out to be COVID, so after taking care of the patient, I found some seagulls to keep me company on the beach and then explored Cape Town on foot. And then we got some relatively disappointing news. The vessel that carries Husky was anchored at Durban and wasn't able to dock at Cape Town because of port congestion for at least another 7 to 10 days. So Uber became our best friend and we explored the southern beaches of Clifton and Camps Bay. The Uber rideshare service in Cape Town was excellent. All of our drivers were really lovely people and were super happy to share travel and sightseeing information. So we did a bit of shopping, caught up on a few things, and also explored the waterfront. The African trading post at the waterfront is worth a visit, if not just for the shopping, then for the museum that houses loads and loads of African artifacts. And the seals in the harbour are not to be missed. They provide quite a bit of entertainment.
Mark needs a new pillow.
Then we had the loveliest day with Amanda and Leonard, two people we randomly met lazing in a pool in Bali 2 years prior. They took us out for the day to the beautiful Stellenbosch wine area. Some Turkish coffee to keep the boys awake. A walk through the spice road. A few craft beers and some lovely wines with lunch overlooking the mountains. The day couldn't have been more perfect. Thank you so much for your hospitality. While Cape Town is a beautiful city, it's also a city of contrasts. And the contrast between people who have everything and people who have nothing is always near your doorstep. It's hard to reconcile that at times, and we know that we're unable to change it. We did, however, ask the guys sleeping rough near our Airbnb what they would like when we next walked to the supermarket and did a quick shop for them. They were always super polite and gave us a very modest list of essentials.
Back to you. Yeah, back to you. I'll split them. Back to you.
We caught up with Andy and Chanel, our container buddies, to discuss the plight of our vehicles over dinner. And yes, it does rain in Africa. So when the weather cleared, we thought it was a great opportunity to go and see Table Mountain. And just a bit of advice, we were told to go in the afternoon because it was likely to be less busy, but that wasn't the case at all, and the queue was about 2 to 3 hours, so we actually went back the following morning and it was much quieter. The visit to Table Mountain is absolutely worthwhile, and I don't think any visit to Cape Town would feel complete without this experience.
You do both the red, the blue and the yellow line. Okay. Yes, and then they are
We bought a ticket for the hop-on, hop-off bus, which is really good value. The ticket for the hop-on, hop-off bus lasts for a couple of days and even includes a 30-minute cruise on the harbour. The next day, we used the same ticket to explore the city a bit further, and we also visited a bird and monkey park in Hout Bay. So apparently we've come all the way from Australia to South Africa to see a cassowary and some bin chickens. And some really cute monkeys.
Where are these from?
Just a bin chicken living up to its name. As the weather wasn't in our favour today, we had an early night, but woke up the next morning to some really exciting news. So we're super excited this morning because we heard that the vessel that's carrying Husky is finally berthed at Cape Town Port. So I guess that means packing up our Airbnb and then we'll be off to hopefully collect Husky soon.
Woohoo! Cannot wait. So that there is the boat where Husky's on, and it's just about to come into port. Not long left now.
Andy very kindly gave us a lift to pick up a hire car, and then we're on our way to African Overlanders. And Mark is in Defender heaven.
Container buddies caught us some fish. We're having some fish and some veggies. That's it. Cooked up really nice.
So today is the day our containers should arrive from port at African Overlanders.
This looks like it's our one.
False
Well,
alarm.
it wasn't it. Oh well, hopefully the next one.
And after several hours, there it was.
There it is. Yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
We were pretty excited to say the least, but we were also anxious to see what 3 months at sea had done to our vehicle. But it turns out the Husky Rover arrived in perfect shape.
Love it.